Hello, my name's Nathaniel Hoover. I'm a staff writer for GameCola.net, and this is pretty fancy. In the year 20XX AD, a crack robot master unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. Sorry, I'm thinking of the 8 team. The first annual Robot Master Tournament thingy was held with 8 of the world's most powerful robot butts. Robot's butt. Mr. X, the sponsor of the tournament, took control of the robots and began to take over the world! Is that something that you can just, like, pick up and do?
It's time to tell you the truth. I have been manipulating that fool, Dr. Wily, from the beginning. But now I no longer need Dr. Wily's help.
Nor do I need text that scrolls by at a reasonable pace. Way to lose me, Mega Man 6. We just started! Hi, this is a video review / walkthrough / show-off video of Mega Man 6. Mega Man 6 is not entirely unlike the previous 2 games in the series, Mega Man's 5 and 4. Capcom pretty much nailed down the Mega Man formula, quote-unquote, by this point, and we're really just tweaking it, playing around with it. It's weird. Well, I mean, yeah, it's weird. Some of it. But it's a good game. I like it. So here we have a pretty decent Robot Master lineup, and looking around here, there's a lot of good picks for first, but I think I have to go with Flame Man. Because, you know, it's been a little while since I played Mega Man, and I gotta warm up with Flame Man. Because it's a bad joke. Meanwhile, in Prince of Persia, or Mega Man, that's like the happiest oil I've ever heard. This block has a 1-up behind it. And do you know how you break this block? With a weapon you get from Flame Man. Flame. Do you know whose stage we're in right now? Flame Man. That doesn't make... Oh, my oil is on... I'm on fire! Ah! It's a warm-up. It's a warm-up. I'm just practicing. As always, this is not a damage-free run. I have a great deal of respect for people who can go through entire Mega Man games and not get hit. I am not one of them. I don't respect myself, I guess is what I'm saying. You notice that little bit of flamey, red, ridiculous, thing on the left side that was flickering there for a second. Why is this a mode of transportation? This is not an effective mode of transportation. You are pointless. You are wasting... Oh, okay, there's fire. You are beautiful. You are my friend. Thank you for being here for me in my time of need. Okay, I really don't need this intermediary platform. I could have just jumped across there and... Oh. I guess I could have gotten hit and then run across the flames. Maybe that would have worked, but that would just completely destroy my credibility as a perfect no-damage runner. Right. Why is there nothing interesting going on the screen? You guys should be raining down fire on me, and I should be dodging like a maniac and showing off. But you're not doing that. Wah! Okay, that's a little better. This screen is nice. But overall, I feel that this stage is not terribly interesting. At least, not compared to some of the things that I've really enjoyed watching myself do in the past. See, there's this problem when you start to do... Ow! It's a warm-up! When you start to do show-off videos, people expect you to show off. So when I'm on fire again! No more fire in Flame Man's stage. Make it end. When you begin to establish yourself as a certain kind of gamer... Okay, well, this section's kind of nice. I think people expect you to keep that up, and I don't know, maybe this is entertaining, but it's just not as show-off-tastic as I feel like it could be, and part of that's because I don't have special weapons. So, why am I going here first? Well, to get some special weapons. Why am I sliding through this door and not actually moving? That's as good a question as any. Do I sound a little bit congested to you? I realize I was fighting Phlegm Man. As you may know, I record multiple continuous takes of each stage until I get something that I'm pretty satisfied with. I think the reason I decided to go with this take, despite the fact that my aim leaves a little bit to be desired, is that I kind of like the way this boss battle turned out. It can be tricky to escape from Flame Man unscathed. Oh, and that's nice aim. And believe me, I'm planning on unscathing myself real good here. Yeah! You see, I'm notorious for playing through a stage beautifully, and then getting to the boss, and then just botching it, being pathetic with a capital wah. This was sort of a turnaround, a little bit. I'm only harping on this because I really wanted to start this video off with a bang. I've been shot! Oh, right, extra lives. So as I was going to say before I was so rudely shot, this run gradually gets more visually entertaining, before gradually tapering off. In the meantime, I'm going off to fight... Yamato Man. Yamato Man. Yamato Man? You say Yamato, I say Yamato. Let's call the whole thing off. Flame Blast! It's a new weapon! I can do things with a new weapon. And I can also do things with the other new weapon. Actually, it's a Rush adapter. This is what Rush has turned into. No more of that ridiculous nonsense coil springboard business for Mega Man 5. No! Now we get to punch things in the face. Because naturally, when you punch things, you punch them in the face. Yeah! And you can break blocks. Ha 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 ha! And slide through passages just like that. That's not the most effective weapon to use against these guys, but it'll do. No sense switching weapons puncha unnecessarily. I don't need that. I'm trying to wean myself off of this... I'm sliding through walls everywhere. Wean myself off of this energy pellet addiction. Why? Why frog? Oh, right, because this is all a very ethnically sensitive international theme we have going there, as we could tell from Flame Man's stage. So, frogs and ninjas on frogs throwing bombs are highly Japanese. I like the way that Mega Man looks when he's on the ladder there, punching things. It's very cool. Anyways, they really did try to make each stage feel like it's from a different country. And I can no longer slide. Why can't I slide? Oh, because the suit is too big and bulky. Well, we'll use this for a little while. That could be entertaining. Whoa, another split path. That's one of the things that I like about this stage, is that you can play it as almost two completely different stages, if you have the right equipment to get there. Replayability, thumbs up. Fire! Double thumbs up. Ha 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 ha! This is interesting, too, the way this weapon bounces off of protected enemies. Woo. And the way it shears through them. It's very nice. And it's a very powerful weapon, too. That's the one thing about the weapons in Mega Man's... That should have just blown up his nose. Ah, that'll do. That's the thing about the weapons in Mega Man 6. They're very powerful, but they tend to use a lot of weapon energy. Despite this shortcoming, I think that special weapons are more important to use in this game than usual, to maximize one's enjoyment of the game. A Buster-only run with Rush where necessary is okay, but there's too many enemy-based challenges for that to be interesting all the time, not enough tricky platforming. Ah, the unpronounceable one himself! I think I'm just gonna start calling him Yam Man. You may be wondering why I didn't bother to show you the alternate paths in this stage. Well, I will be coming back and replaying this entire stage later. As I mentioned, it's basically a completely different stage if you take the alternate paths. It's really the only stage in the game that's like that. But there are a lot of split paths. And a lot of split yams. Oh, yeah. That's another perfect kill for me. I think I wasn't really paying attention during the fight and can't really tell if my health bar is full. I think it is. Oh, here he comes! Look out! Ah! Just barely dodged that one. You get Y Spear. Why Spear? Why not? When I do a video run of a Mega Man game, I like to be as deliberate as possible about the order in which I go through the stages. I'm generally very conscious of what's going to be the least amount of backtracking, and especially what stages are going to be the least uninteresting without some of the special weapons I'll get later on. And, of course, I usually like to pick up some of my favorite weapons first. One of them can be found in Nightman stage at the capital of science!